Hello, dear children. Good afternoon to all. Here I am Suprava Parija from Rajampur. Welcome to this virtual English class. Today we'll read English prose for class 8 and the topic is the Riddle Master. Yes, today we'll read the remaining part of this chapter. We have read in our previous class up to paragraph 5th. So today we'll complete the remaining part. So let us start our today's class. First of all, we'll have a brainstorming activity. Now you will have some riddles. You will read these riddles and try to give the correct answers of these. So here for you, your first riddle. Look here. The number one riddle is, I have 6 faces and 21 eyes, but I cannot see. Who am I? Please note down these riddles. भविष्य तुम मान काम आसो रिडल इंग्लिश रिडल तुमको टिके कम मिले सो यू कैन राइट डाउन दिस रिडल. So number one is, I have 6 faces and 21 eyes, but I cannot see. Who am I? 6 faces achi, 21 eyes achi, but I cannot see. Who am I? The answer will be here. This is a Ludo dice. Ludo dice to mane dekhithibo. There are 6 sides achi. These are 6 faces, and you will got 21 dots. These are 21 eyes. So the answer is dice. Now the second one. I have single eye, but I cannot see. Who am I? I have a single eye, but I cannot see. Who am I? The answer will be here. This is a picture of needle. देखिथिबो तमे छुंची रे कोन थाए गोटे छोटो कड़ा टिके ता तळे थाए. दिस इज इट्स सिंगल लाइन. तेनो एठी देखा हमें क्वेश्चन को देखि कि आंसर जतला हमें देखुचे ये आंसर याकु जदि हमें तार एक्चुअल वर्ड मीनिंग हिसाब रे जिबा ताला आंसर टी ताकु मैच करिबा नै. तेनो these are very interesting and amazing riddles. You can got it. Yes. And the number third number is, I am an odd number. Take away a letter from me and I become even. What am I? I am an odd number. Take away a letter from me and I become even. What I am? What am I? Odd number टी अच्छी. Odd number जो हमें गोटे letter नहीं जिबा ताले it will become a even number. So here is the answer. Number 7. 7 spelling तब जानते SEVEN. सेठु जदि हमें गोटे letter S हमें जिबा ताले आप कौन रहेगा EV. So these are very good for mental exercise, you know. So in our chapter, our previous class, read up to 5th paragraph. Now we will recapitulate what we had read in that class. So there is a riddle master named Buddhu Hatam, a Santal man. Santal man gote thila, jar na ki Buddhu Hatam thila. He was very good at riddles. He can make riddles by his own, and also each and every riddle's answer was knows. तार सबु riddle गुड़िकर answer से ताकु जना थिला, and he also a very good storyteller. In every evening, he tells stories to the children, and his stories are also full of riddles. सबुदिन संध्यारे से गप शुणाउथिला पिलामानकु, पिलामाने गप शुणाउंती एवं तार गप गुड़िक भारी इंटरेस्टिंग थिला. तमाने बहिरे देखिथिबो से को गप से शुणाए. And a special quality of this Buddha was, he never calls an animal by his name. कौन सी एनिमल को से ना रे कहू ना किसी इवेंट कौन सी घटना को भी से डायरेक्ट कहू ना जमती calls the leopard. He never calls the leopard leopard. Never calls the bear as bear. कौन कहूला लेपर्ड को कौन कहूला वाइल्ड कैट कहूला सेमती बेयर को कहूला हैरी कैटरपिलर ये सब ना कहूला जदि कहार दांत भांगी जाए someone loses his teeth then he calls it your white stone is falling. So like that Buddha was a kind-hearted man and very powerful in making riddles. One day he was telling a story from his own life, how he taught a lesson to a money lender. Money lender को केमती गोटे से शिक्षा देला. He had borrowed some money from that money lender, but he had no money to refund it. So there was a condition. तांका भीतर गोटे condition है if Buddha will teach a dance that is forward and backward dance, then he will be escaped. And he have to answer the riddles of money lender. Money lender जो question से पचार जो riddle गुड़ी को पचार तार तीन riddle पचार तीन answer ताको देवा को पड़ेगा ताहले जाइकरी से ताको पैसा फेरेबारु छाड़ करिवो एति जे हमें पढ़ितिले. Then what happened next? What Buddha's plan? What तार से जो चिंता करथिला जो प्लान करिथिला बुद्ध मनी लैंडर को टिप्स कर दबा पाई ताको जो शिक्षा दबा पाई जो प्लान करथिला से प्लान ता काम कला कि was the money lender was happy with that plan? Money lender सेतरे खुशी हला कि सेतरे से किछि फायदा पाइला कि and what were the riddles asked by money lender? Money lender कौन ताकू प्रश्न पचारिथिला बुद्धवादम को से विषय आज हमें पढ़िबा. So let us proceed towards our remaining part. Here is the paragraph number 6. You look at your book and read along with me. Number 6 paragraph. So, with two other people as witnesses, I met the money lender. All of us went to the forest. It was very cold morning. I asked him to take off his warm clothes. Then I gathered some dry leaves and wood to set fire to them. We sat very close to the fire. When it blazed, it was very hot, and he moved backward. I also moved backward. When the fire was less hot, he felt cold and moved forward. In this way, he went on moving backward and forward. Then he asked me when I would teach him the dance. Got angry when I told him I had already taught him. You have cheated me, he shouted and said, all right, answer my riddles. The Raja's plate which you cannot wash. Boiled a snake, I replied immediately. Bamboo with 7 eyes came the next. Flute, I replied within no time. So now let us understand this paragraph. एठी हमें देखिबा कि what happened to next. आमे जो पढ़ितिले जैसे ताको डांस सिखेबा पई पढ़ितिला बुद्धवादम तापरे कोन हला. So with two other people as witnesses, I met the money lender. तक पाखको ते मीट करिवा को गला त संगरे के थिले दुई जण विटनेस तो माने सब घटना देखि थांती जानि थांती प्रत्यक्ष देखि. All of us went to the forest. It was very cold morning. Time ta कोन थिला cold morning थिला. I asked him to take off his warm clothes. Cold morning रे हमें कोन करता warm clothes पिनताओ गरम पोशाक पिनताओ. I asked him to take off his warm clothes. तार गरम पोशाक काढी देबा पय कहले. Then I gathered some dry leaves and wood to set fire to them. We sat very close to the fire. It was very hot and he moved backward. I also moved backward. When the fire was lesser, he felt cold and moved forward. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜୋର ଜଳିଲା ଖୁବ ତାତି ଆସିଗଲା ଆମେ ପାଖରେ ବସିଥିଲୁ ଭେରି କ୍ଲୋଜ ଟୁ ଫାୟାର ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ପାଖରେ ବସିଥିଲୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜୋରରେ ନିଆଁ ଜଳିଲା ଆମେ କଣ କଲୁ ନା ପଛକୁ ଫେରିଗଲୁ କିନ୍ତୁ ଯେତେବେଳେ ନିଆଁର ଧାସଟା କମିଗଲା ଆମକୁ ଥଣ୍ଡା ଲାଗିଲା we moved forward. In this way we went on moving backward and forward. Then he asked me when I would teach into the class. That was କେତେବେଳେ ଶିଖେଇଲି. When I told him I had already taught him. You have cheated me. ତୁମେ ମୋତେ cheat କରିଛ. He shouted and said, all right. Answer my riddles. Riddles ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେ start କଲା ତା condition ହେଇଥିଲା ତିନିଟା riddles ସେ ପଚାରିବ. The first riddle he asked, the Raja's plate which you cannot wash. Boiled up snake. Coiled up snake. तार Raja's plate कोठी एटा कुआगला. Here is a coiled up snake. परचा केमती coil एकरी अछि coiled up snake. A bamboo with 7 eyes came the next. Next riddle थिला a bamboo with 7 eyes. The flute. I replied within no time. Within no time. ମୁଁ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଉତ୍ତର ଦେଲି immediately, no time. These are similar words. Then next 7th paragraph, he looked quite disappointed. He had only one riddle left, the last one. If I answered that one also, he would lose his money. Taking a little time, he asked me a long and difficult riddle. He has a crown, but is not a king. He wakes up man, but is not a watchman. Then he shouted, tell me what it is. When I saw his face turned pale, and in no time did he leave the place, even without looking backward. ଆମର ଦିଟା riddle answer immediately ବୁଧବାଦମ gave. So he was quite disappointed. ଦେଖିଲା ତାର ଯୋଉ ପଇସା ଫେରିବାର hope ଟା କମି କମି ଯାଉଛି ତେଣୁ ଅଟୋମେଟିକାଲି ସେ disappointed ହବ unhappy ହବ. He had only one riddle left, the last one, ଯୋଉଟା କି last riddle ରହିଥିଲା. If I answered that one also, he would lose his point. ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ତାର ପଇସା ଫେରି ପାଇବାଟା ବିଲକୁଲ ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଯିବ. Taking a little time, he asked me a long and difficult riddle. ତା କରିକିରି ଗୋଟେ ଲମ୍ବା ଆଉ difficult riddle ଗୋଟେ ପଚାରିଲା. He has a crown, but is not a king. Wakes up man, but is not a watchman. Then shouted, tell me what it is. ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରୁଛି ତାକୁ ହରେଇବା ପାଇଁ. ତାର anger ବଢି ବଢି ଯାଉଛି. When I replied, cock, his face turned pale, and in no time did he leave the place, even without looking back once. ଥରେ ବି ପଛକୁ ପଛଆଡ଼କୁ ନ ନେଇକିରି ସେ ଜାଗାକୁ ଛାଡି ଚାଲିଗଲା. ଏଠି ଦେଖିପାରୁଛ here this is cock. ତାର ଏଠି crown ଅଛି, but is not a king, and he wakes up man, but is not a watchman. Then next, all the boys who had been listening attentively laughed at once. All of them still sat looking at Padam, who was sitting close to the wall. The boys knew once he finished taking tea, he would ask them a riddle. They were getting ready for the test. Usually, it happens in every evening storytelling session. ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ story କହୁଥାଏ, story କହିଲା ବେଳେ last କୁ ଉଦାହରଣ କଣ କରେ? He asks a riddle to the listener children. ଯୋଉ ପିଲାମାନେ ଶୁଣନ୍ତି last କୁ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ପଚାରେ. ତେଣୁ the boys knew once you finish taking red tea, से कौन पीउला हमें प्रीवियस पार्ट भी देखिथिले से लाल चा पीउଥାଏ पी पी गपटी कहता जेते बेले फिनिश करिवो रेड टी यू वुड आस्क रिडली यू आर रेडी फॉर द टेस्ट पिला माने समस्त रेडी थिले ईगरली दे वर वेटिंग व्हाट विल बी द रिडल टुडे when the red tea went in the riddle came out जेते बेले रेड टी चली गला शेष ढोकटी सरी गला the riddle came out वर्तमान से रिडल पचला the bull that raises its tail when it is very full that raises tail bullock it that raises its tail when it gets belly full जब तक से पेट भर खाए तब लांजटा उठी जाए टेकी ही जाए thrice he repeated the riddle हमें रिडल दा प्राय तो वन टाइम रे हमें बुझ पारुनी हमको सिंबलिक आंसर था ताकि फनी क्वेश्चंस था तेनो वी हैव टू लिसन केयरफुली वंस ट्वाइस थ्राइस बार बार हमको सुनेले जाय कि हमें ताको माइंड को नहीं कि तार पिक्चर बने कि गेस तो थ्राइस ही रिपीटेड द रिडल एटा रिडल को तीन थर से पचला he who can answer the riddle will be the little riddle master today added the old man. Old man Buddhadam added out of the declare kala. Add kala it jogo kala declare kala. He who can answer this riddle, the riddle answer paripa will be the little riddle master today. आज रस्ते कौन होगा? Little riddle master. Then number 9 paragraph. Everyone was quiet. No sound, no movement. Everyone was trying his best to find an answer. When no reply came for a long time, Buddhadam allowed them to guess the answer. Time नहीं चलती टिके पापाई ताको टिके चिंता करिया पाई. So when no reply came for a long time, किसी समय धरी कि जैसे बोले कौन सी आंसर पिला माने दे पारले नहीं बुद्धदम allowed them to guess the answer ताको आंसर कहवा पाई गेस करिया पाई ताको टिके सुजोग देला. Is it an animal? Asked one boy. Came the reply. An animal? हमें बड़े बड़े क्लू दो पिला माने किसी क्लू नहीं आते किसी तारा ताको बुझा भलिया किसी किसी ताको ऐड कला भलिया किसी किसी क्लू से मन को दिया जाए बा पिला मैंने पचारंती चन एनिमल आसवन ए जो बुल्लक कहितला बुल्लक रो टेल ता रेज हे होती सेति पई गोटे पिला गेस करतला इज चन एनिमल नो केम द रिप्लाई इज गुड सजेस्टेड अनदर another boy suggested it is good एटा कि छोटे फूड ओके नो सेड द ओल्ड मैन. Last one. A boy who was all the time sitting silently in front of the old man suggested at last, is it a thing used by a businessman? To attentively जो पिलाटी बसीता है सब बोले चुपचाप सुनता है sitting silently in front of the old man suggested at last. But last is ये बोले तो अगला is it a thing used by a businessman? Yes, but tell me what it is. Imbalance, said the boy. The old man stood up laughing and took the boy in his arms, shouting, here is the little riddle master. Here is the little riddle master. The answer was, the answer कौन हुए जैसे बोले जिनिस गोटे पाखे भरी दिया जाए तार आर पाखटी कौन हुए टेकी ही जाए तेणु जो बेली फुल से खाई दे तार लांजटा टेकी जाए ऐसी से जो स्मॉल बॉय जो पिलाटी से सब अटेंटिवली शुणुए पिला मैंने जानी जो मैंने टिके चुपचाप था जो मैंने चिंताशील से मेंटाली से बहुत स्ट्रांग था बहुत चिंता कर पारती आने ପ୍ରଶ୍ନର ଉତ୍ତର ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ମିଳିଯାଏ। So here is the lesson completed. Have some word notes here. देखा एटी weighing machine आम एटा को कहूचे weighing balance तमने देखि पारथो ए जो balance रो गोटे पल्ला रे जिंस रहले आ गोटे पल्लाटा उठी जाए टेकी हे जाए देन एटी हमें देखले एटा होची हमर सेई last riddle la asked by the Buddhism, the answer is weighing balance. Here are some word notes. So the first one is witness. I'm going to put witness. A person who sees about happening. कौन घटी थाए जो लोकटी देखी थाए सेटा होची तार witness. हमें देखता प्राय तो कोर्ट सीन रे witness माने बॉक्स भीतर जाके तांकर Second one clothes usually we wear in cold summer. I'm sure about it. So posaka ba garam posak blazed strong flame. एटी देखि पारछ चित्रटी strong flame जो बहुत जोरे निया जतबे जली उठे ताको हमें कहूचे blazed fire blazed forward and backward moving front and back आगो को जिबा एवं पछ को जिबा disappointed mean unhappy sad crown royal headdress तुम देखि पारछ एगुडी का के लगांती रॉयल राजकीय पुरुष माने राजकीय नारी माने या को मुंडरे पिंधंती मुकुट जाको हमें कहू coiled to make round coiled here is a coiled snake गोल गोल घुरी घुरी करी तापर तापर तो घुरी करी रहबाटा coiled pale means not bright जेतोरे देह असुस्थ थाए बा कोनसे भयत रहि जाऊ हम मुंडा आशंकाग्रस्त हो जाए पेल हो जाए जोटा कि आमर मुहर ब्राइटनेस टा कमी जाए at once same time sudden जोटा immediately कहले देखिदिले हम belly front part of the body quiet known silent एकदम चुपचाप जोटा suggest giving idea or plan आमे कोनोसी परिस्थिति रे किछि हमर निजर सजेशन दो निजर आइडिया बा प्लान दो weighing balance a measuring machine for weight जोटा में कोन करू ना ओजन कला बेले तुम देखिबो दुकान now you will have some comprehension question आमे last part रो आमे नेचे last 8 9 10 paragraph so you can get these answers from your text from 8 and 9 and 10th paragraph, so you can get easily and try to give short answer. So, your first question is, in previous section was about Buddhism and the money lender. How Buddhism cheated the money lender. हमें previous part का एक असला. What is this section about? What is this section about आमे जो लास्ट पार्ट ता जोटा पढिले सेतरे में कोन पढिले ओ विषय ए लास्ट पार्ट पे अछि yes
the section is about a small boy who answered the riddle asked by Buddhism whom Buddha lovingly calls the little riddle master.
Very good, well said. बहुत सुंदर क्वेश्चन ताको आउट हमें शॉर्ट कर देचे this is about the riddle asked by Buddha and answered by the little riddle master. Okay, we'll go to next. What riddle did Buddhism ask the children? What riddle did Buddhism ask the children?
Buddha asked the children a riddle which was the bullock that raises its tail when it eats belly full.
Yes, very good. Buddhism asked to the children the bullock that raises its tail when it eats belly full. Next, number 3. Was it a difficult riddle? Was it a difficult riddle? Yes, someone is right. Very good. Yes, it was a difficult riddle. Difficult ना होइतले से बार-बार ताकू गेस करिया को टाइम देउतला, बार-बार से माने क्लू दउत मागुतिले, तेनो of course it was a difficult riddle. Number 4. Who was called the little riddle master? Who was called the little riddle master? किए हला little riddle small boy who gave the correct answer of the riddle was called the little riddle master. Now the last question, name at least 10 types of Odisha. You know there are many tribes in our Odisha. Try to give the name of 10 tribes. If you go कौन जानिछ को ट्राइब रो ना जानिछ तो tribes of Odisha. Very good. 10 numbers of tribes. These tribes are also seen in our district. Then we'll go to next. There is a listening based question. You can get this paragraph in your book. पहिले तुम्हारे paragraph टी अच्छी तुम्हें मैंने सुनिबो मु जोटी अटकीबी सेठी तुम्हें आंसर टी कहबो जोटी मु अटकीबी जोटी सीरियली हमें गोटे गोटे करी जीवा कोटी जो गैप गुडे का अछि से गैप पाखरे मते संगे संग मते आंसर गुडी को कहबो. So let us start. So with two other people as what will be the first answer? Witnesses. Very good. Witnesses. I met the moneylender. All of us went to the dash. Forest. Okay. It was very cold dash. Morning. Very good. Morning.
Heat.
Yes. I asked him to take off his warm clothes. Then I gathered some dry grass and wood to set fire to them. Set fire to them. We sat very dash to the fire. Clothes. When it does, blazed, yes, blazed. When it blazed, it was very hot, and he moved down, backward. I also moved backward. When the fire was less hot, he felt cold and moved down. Go forward. Very good, thank you. Then we'll go to the another question. Fill in the gaps in the following sentences, choosing the right prepositions given in bracket. Here are some prepositions given in bracket. ये जो चारोटी प्रिपोजिशन देइछि से चारोटी प्रिपोजिशन को नेइकरी आमे सेंटेंस गुडी का कंप्लीट करिबा. There are some gaps here and you have to fill in. Number 1. There is a marketplace. That's our village. That's in our village. Yes, very good. Thank you. His bag is full dash peanut. Off. Okay. Third, nobody in my class can speak dash Rajas. Like Rather. Yes, very good. There is a big wall. That's our school. There is a big wall. That's our school. Around. Thank you. Around is the correct answer. Here are 2 pens. That's my pocket. In. Correct. In. Okay. When Buthu started his story, children sat. That's him.
Round.
Around, round
Round.
or around. Round nuhe, that is around. Caripakse. Last one. He bought 2 tins gas petrol. He bought 2 tins gas petrol.
Of. Of petrol.
Very good. Of petrol. Then here some homework for you. Make 3 riddles by your own. तुम मैंने किसी riddle तैयारी करने चेष्टा करिबा. In English, you try to make simple riddles, and the number 2 is collect the tribal dance picture and make a polar. Picture तुम collect करिबा विभिन्न magazine नु बा कोनोसी जगह आउ ताकू तुम गोटे polar बनेबा. So here we completed our today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it all. Thank you all.